Hey, welcome to Thursday Tone Your Body. And I thought today we'd do it in the kitchen. And partly to show you that you don't need a lot of space to work at home. Secondly, because my living floor is still dry. So I've also did a bit of housework before this. So we're just going to spend some time warm up the body, activate the glutes, activate the upper body. It's just a really easy way that you can work in a small space. Like if you've got heart flow like me, you might want to put something down just to protect your. All right, let's start off getting warm. So hand to side, little side to side motion. So we're just warming up through the wrists. Side to side motion, warming up through the wrists. And like I say, it's just to show you that you can use small spaces in your home to get a quick workout in. And you're going to be shaping and toning the body, right? You don't need to spend hours and hours in the gym to work out and shape and tone our body. Then fingertips to toes, other side. And if this rocking motion is a little bit much for you, just take it down a notch. I think as well as females, right, we're still the main keepers of the home. That's the truth. We had International Women's Day yesterday, but the truth is we're still the main people on the hook for most of the housework. So it can be struggle to fit a lot in. And if you're like me, your partner still works from home, or maybe in the office one day a week, then it can be a challenge to get those spaces and get in and get them cleaned, right? So there's lots of different pressures on us. Then take one hand in the center, other one on top. So we're just applying a little more pressure, getting a stretch through the forearms. Yeah, just seeing there's quite different pressures on us. And when we've got housework and things are getting to us and things feel a bit messy, then you need to just get into those things because it can take the pressure off. But it's also allowing ourselves this 10, 15 minutes to spend this bit of time on us. Switching sides. Yeah, spend a little bit of time on us, a bit of TLC, a bit of self-care, so we've got the win-in for the day. So even if this is the only thing you do for movement for your body today, it's a positive. All right, roll out the wrists. And back of the hands together, wrist relief. So at any point the wrist is a little sore, try this little wrist relief position. All right, let's get into it. So we're going to start with a bit of glute activation. So hands under shoulders. And what I mean by that, we're not leaning back, we're not too far forward. So hands are under shoulders, squeaky floorboard. And then we're just going to pull the leg up here. 2 seconds, just. All right, team. I'm not going to stop watch the little clicky one because I struggle to use it. And I end up setting an alarm on it and it goes the whole time. All right, a little bit. So basically, foot flat and that little pulse motion. Strong body, sucking belly in and just holding it here. And strong body, let the elbows collapse. Keep working for me. Keep it there. Okay, we're back. Keep working it, team. You might not have noticed. A few internet connections. And release it there. All right, same thing, other side. Hands under shoulders. And let's take a little pulse. So as you can see, you don't need much space at all. Legs in line. Arms are strong. In terms of where to position the eyes, just forward of the hands, wherever feels good for you. At any point it gets a bit too much, then bring it down, shake it out, get back in. And if you start to feel it on the lower back, then drop the knee. You don't have to take it as high. You can drop the knee. Screwing hands into the floor. 15 more seconds. Ooh, feeling that on the glutes. And the reason we're working the glutes and toning them, not only does, look good on a pair of jeans, it also helps support our back as well. 2, 1, and release. All right, take a little breather. Okay, next one we're going to do is one for our hips. So it gets back into our glutes, but opens up our hips as well. So same position. Now, if you are getting sore wrists, being on the wrist, you can come down here if you need to. All right, let's get ready. Hands on the shoulders. Let's go. Take it out to the side. Little pulse. Bring it back down. Outside, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. So you can see my arms are strong. Now, what we tend to do when we're doing this one is try and collapse that outside arm to take the leg a little higher, but remain static. Keep working. And as I come down, I don't let the knee touch the floor. So it's hovering just above the floor. That way we're keeping tension in the muscles. We got it. 5 more seconds. Last one. And release. All right. Ooh, I feel it right in there. That's what I said. We don't need to work out for massive lengths of time to get the muscles activated. Okay, same thing. Other side. Hands under shoulders. Reset the time. Let's go. Out to the side and back down. So it's a 4, 3, 2, 1, and back down. So we're taking it to the side. Arms are strong. Not letting that knee touch the floor. And remember to breathe. That helps too. Getting into those glute muscles. Remember to watch for that outside arm. Don't let it collapse. Any point it gets too much, shake it out and get back in. Almost there, team. You got this. 15 seconds. Feel the power in the glutes. Pulsing it for 4. Last one. And release. Oh, I'm feeling that one today. Don't know about you. Alrighty. Roll out the wrists if you need to. Back the hands together, that wrist relief position. All right, team. Next up, what we're going to do is a little push-up. I know as females, we hate push-ups, but they're a good one to work our upper body strength, and they help shape the back and shoulders as well. So all about that body tone. So on our knees can be behind. So knees are behind the bum, and we're dropping down and up. That option, advanced, on the toes. So knees or toes. Now you might be doing a box push-up, depending on where you are. So knees under hips, down and up. Okay, if you're doing the box push-up, try not to do it so you're like headbutting the floor. So keep the head in line, head and neck in line, dropping down and up. Okay, we're ready. So you either on the box push-up or knees behind bum or toes. Let's go, team. Nice and controlled. Down for 4, up for 1. Down for 4, up for 1. Nice and controlled. And that option, as I mentioned, hands just outside shoulders, the box push up. Down and up. Take it to the range that feels good for you. And there might be some days where we're not as strong in our push up, especially if you're hormonal, right? It can be like our strength goes before a period. So if you're feeling like push-ups are a real struggle for you today, take the box option. Always take the option that works for us. 5 more seconds. Dropping the chest as low as you can. Last one. And release. Ooh, shake it out. Roll out the wrists. Okay, we're going to give these wrists a little rest. And we're going to come and sit on our bum. And we're going to tone the core. Like I say, back, shoulders, core, hips, glutes, all work in combination with each other. Okay, so this one's our V-sit. So shoulders back, chest down. We're going to lift and hold. Now, if it doesn't feel good on your back, take it a little lower. Feet can be close, just hovering above the floor. And if you want to advance it, the higher you take the feet, the harder it is. And you can go for straight legs if you wish. Now, knees are locked in, so not separated. They're locked in. All right, we're ready. Any point you calm down and shake it out. Reset the time. Lift and hold. So knees are locked in together. Shoulders back. Try and relax. I know you're like, really? Yes, really. Try and relax it here. Hold it here. Any point you can take it down lower. Just breathe and hold. And again, if you're feeling it on the back, pop the feet down. Take a little second. Just lift so you're just hovering above. Hold it here. Now, you might be thinking, you said you're working the core, but my thighs are killing. You will work the legs. Holding the legs, you will feel it in the quads as well. 10 more seconds. 5 more seconds, team. We're almost there. And release. Relax it there. All right, next up. Just going to check my connection. No, it's still there. I was saying it wasn't there, but it's still there. All right, next up, team. What we're going to do is take it to a core on the front. So back onto our hands. You're like, what, Julie? So this is our bowl. I quite like this one because it's quite an interactive one in terms of whole body. So it works the whole body and you get a cardio hit if you go fast too. So hands are under shoulders, knees under hips. We lift the knees off the floor. We drop the bum and then we go knee to elbow. This is a bit much for you. Knees on the floor, driving. And when we come to drop the bum, this is our powerhouse in terms of loading at the bottom. So you can choose not to take it as low. All right, team, last move. Let's go. Knees lifted or down, drop and drive. Drop and drive. We got this. And the option, knees on the floor. Whole range of motion, as you can see. Any point, shake it out. And if you don't want to take it as low, or you feel like your range of motion, you can't go as low, that's okay. We're all about the options for your body. Whew. Let's go, team. 15 more seconds. Then get to have a stretch out. 10 more. Show me the load and power. 5 more seconds. 2, 1, done. Ooh, all right, team, let's bring it down here. Just as we started, we're just going to loosen off through the wrists. So just times it. Loosen off through the wrists. There we go, side to side. Ooh, slowly breathing down. And again, rotate fingertips towards toes. Those side to side motion. I hope to just demonstrate today that you don't need a lot of space to work out. You don't need a lot of time, and you can really feel it in the muscles. Like anything, any way we train our body, training it differently every day benefits us. All right, toes, fingers to toes, upper hand on top. And yes, we do want to repeat movements too for progressive overload. So we feel like we're improving and we can add a little more. So like things like the push-ups. So we can go from the box push-up to the knees, to the toes and progress that way. So there are different ways we can progress moves as well. Same thing other side. And if you're like, Julie, I've always been rubbish at push-ups. It's really a bit of psychological with push-ups. I once had a PT tell me to do 10 a day and I get stuck at 10 a day. So that's why I tend to do moves for time, because I think when we get to reps, we get stuck. But it is good also to count sometimes so you feel like you're progressing. All right, rolling out the wrist. Back and hands together, wrist relief. All right, we're just going to quickly stretch out these glute muscles. So foot in front or on top, and then just bring it down. Let the head be heavy. Getting a stretch for the back and shoulders, through the glutes, and a little opening for the hips too. And then rolling up for the back, same thing other side. Foot in front or on top. Dropping down, let the glutes stretch out. One side will be tighter than the other. Drop the head, let it be heavy. Keep breathing into tightness. Then rolling up. Final one we're going to do, heels together. Just let the knees drop. And then pushing if you can, elbows onto knees. And just get that tightness in the hips. Breathe into it. Keep pushing that little pressure down, opening up for the hips. Sometimes when we've got a tight back, it can be because our hips are super tight. We underestimate how much our hips play into our tight glutes, tight back. Keep pushing down, breathe it there. And release. And I'm just going to stretch out the neck, finish off with the neck. You can apply pressure or no pressure. And the reason I like to just finish off with the neck is because some of these movements, we can strain our neck, especially if it's core. Not got the core for the moves. Sometimes we can feel the strain in our neck. Same thing other side. It can also be because if you've been sitting at a computer a lot all day. And that's you. If you're catching on the replay, hashtag replay, let me know what you thought of the workout. Like I said, just show you a quick workout in a small space to show you how accessible workouts are and just creating that 10-15 minutes for you to get it done, working the body, feeling good because you've achieved a bit of movement for your body today. So well done. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you and I'll catch you again tomorrow.